Hey my wandering, pondering friends. I'm here at the new observation deck at the Brick Pond in Owego, New York. This observation deck was funded by a doctor in Texas. Now, why would a doctor in Texas fund something like this on a little pond in the little village of Owego? Well, he would do it out of love. This observation deck is in honor of Cynthia Ford, the wife of Dr. John Abrams of the Medical Center at the University of Texas Southwestern. Now, they lived in Dallas, Texas. Unfortunately, in January of 2021, Cynthia, or Cindy, passed away. And the family began looking for a way to honor her memory. So while she lived in Dallas, her roots were here in the Owego area, and a trip back home wasn't complete without a stop at the Brick Pond. And so as she passed, the family thought of a way to remember her. Wheels started turning. They contacted the Waterman Conservation and Education Center, and long story short, we have this beautiful observation platform. Now, I can't help but smile when I look at all the design touches here, because I recently found out that Cindy Ford herself was a landscape designer. And so that seemed fitting. A project like this wasn't simple. When you consider the wetlands here, the DEC, local regulations, there's a lot of paperwork just to start. And then there's all the design decisions. A lot of people involved here. Delta Engineering, NJE Landscaping, obviously the Waterman Conservation Education Center, and then most importantly, the Abrams family. Who were involved in a lot of different decision choices and wanting to make sure that it was a fitting memorial. The parking lot and the walkway into the platform is all ADA compliant. And you'll see nice things here, such as the steel cables being used for railing instead of something else, so that we now maximize the viewing area. You'll have this one section here that the railing is lowered to make it easier for people in wheelchair to see over that, making it a lot more accessible the pond to more people. The trails are still here available. Just now, instead of a muddy slope, we now have a nice set of stairs taking us down there to the trail. Now, this decking is unique also. When I first heard they were going to use ash, I'm like, what? Because while ash is a wonderful and traditionally used as an indoor flooring, I hadn't heard about it being used outdoors. But this is not ordinary ash. This is thermo ash, which sounds like it should be a superhero. Thermo ash, or sometimes referred to as thermally modified ash, is a special process, more than just kiln drying, but taking the wood through multiple stages. The important thing is this ash is resistant to insects, decay, water absorption, all of that without any chemicals added to it. And so this decking is something that should last for a good 25 years. So I'm excited about that. It's incorporating a natural thing here, and also the fact that our ash trees are being killed off. This is a good way to remember that. To Cindy's family, I'm sorry for your loss. I didn't know Cindy, but when I read or listen to those that did know her and speak to her, there's three words that are often used: sweet, kind, and patient. And every time I do stand on this platform, I'll remember Cindy, and I'll remember those things about her. Well, have a great day, my friends, and like Cindy Ford, do something kind. Bye now.
I know that it can be